the new developments in the applications of hydrogen sulfate compounds. Clean energy production. Hydrogen sulfate compounds are being investigated for their potential use in clean energy production. One application is in the production of hydrogen gas, which is a clean and renewable fuel. Hydrogen sulfate compounds can be used to produce hydrogen gas through a process called electrolysis. This process involves using an electrical current to split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen gases. Hydrogen sulfate compounds can be used as an electrolyte in this process. Another application is in the production of biofuels. Hydrogen sulfate compounds can be used to produce biofuels from biomass, such as plant matter and algae. The compounds can be used to break down the biomass into simpler compounds that can be converted into biofuels. Medical applications. Hydrogen sulfate compounds are being investigated for their potential use in medical applications. One application is in the treatment of cancer. Hydrogen sulfate compounds can be used to inhibit the growth of cancer cells by affecting their metabolism. This could lead to the development of new cancer treatments. Hydrogen sulfate compounds are also being investigated for their potential use in the treatment of acid reflux. These compounds can be used to reduce the acidity of stomach acid, which is the cause of acid reflux. This could lead to the development of new treatments for acid reflux that are more effective and have fewer side effects. Water treatment. Hydrogen sulfate compounds are being investigated for their potential use in water treatment. These compounds can be used to remove contaminants from water, such as heavy metals and organic pollutants. They can also be used to adjust the pH of water, which is important for the efficiency of water treatment processes. Hydrogen sulfate compounds are also being investigated for their potential use in the treatment of wastewater. These compounds can be used to remove pollutants from wastewater, such as organic compounds and nitrogen compounds. This could lead to the development of new wastewater treatment technologies that are more efficient and environmentally friendly. Environmental impact and safety of hydrogen sulfate compounds. Despite their importance in industry, hydrogen sulfate compounds can have negative environmental and safety impacts if not handled properly. In this article, we will explore the environmental impact and safety concerns associated with hydrogen sulfate compounds, as well as the measures that can be taken to minimize these impacts. Environmental impact. Hydrogen sulfate compounds can have negative environmental impacts if they are released into the environment. These compounds can contaminate soil and water, and can have negative effects on aquatic life and vegetation. Hydrogen sulfate compounds can also contribute to acid rain, which can damage buildings, forests, and other structures. One of the most significant environmental impacts of hydrogen sulfate compounds is the release of sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. Sulfur dioxide is a major contributor to acid rain and can have negative effects on human health, such as respiratory problems. Safety concerns. Hydrogen sulfate compounds can be highly corrosive and can cause severe burns on contact with skin, eyes, and mucous membranes. These compounds can also be toxic if ingested or inhaled. Exposure to hydrogen sulfate compounds can cause respiratory problems, gastrointestinal problems, and other health issues.